fighting with steel. Kill all of them, their blood is our seal. Fight to the last of the enemy is dead. Ride through their blood that we badly have shed. Now issue the call. Are you ready to fight?
Hello everyone, welcome back to Ryan Reacts. This death battle will pit Chun-Li versus Mai Shiranui. I'm probably butchering that horribly. I apologize if I am. This is one of those names I haven't heard pronounced much before, so I'm not quite sure of the exact phonetic on that. Nothing to say at the end. I think I'm going to side with Chun-Li. It says this is another one of those battles that's kind of up in the air for me. It's hard for me to pick a winner. Chun-Li, she's got some pretty strong legs. I think she's going to take it from that with her raw power. Nothing to say beyond that, so let's get the show started in 3, 2, 1, play.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by the National Campaign Against Drunk Driving.
Really? The National Campaign Against Drunk Driving actually spent money advertising on Death Battle. Interesting.
When it comes to fighting, combatants come in all shapes and sizes.
And I'm liking the shapes and sizes on these two.
Of course.
Chun-Li, the strongest woman in the world.
Mai Shiranui, the queen of fighters.
He's Boomstick and I'm Wizard, and it's our job to analyze
I think we're gonna end up having a lot of boob jokes in this battle. Somehow I see that coming.
First lady of the fighting game.
Famous for abusing the Thigh Master.
Chun-Li is a detective for Interpol and has gone through rudimentary police combat training. She is also trained with Gen, a friend of her father's and legend of the Chinese fighting underworld.
But she never did finish her training with him. Does anyone ever finish their training? Seriously.
Of course not.
It's not totally her fault. After Bison killed her dad, Gen just kinda disappeared on her. What a dick.
Since then, Chun-Li's been chasing after Bison for vengeance. She is trained in defensive Tai Chi and is skilled in a fast-paced kickboxing variant of Kenpo. She prefers speed over strength, using a combination of rapid strikes to pressure.
But she's pretty damn strong anyway.
You can tell by looking at them, her legs are pretty damn powerful. She can even kick people through solid brick. Still, her strength doesn't just lie in those legs. She's strong enough to toss things around as big as a couch.
Her main attacks include the unbelievably fast lightning legs, the unpredictable axe kick, and the physics-defying spinning bird kick.
I wouldn't mind taking a ride on that helicopter.
She can also focus her natural ki energy
of course.
the Kokoken, a slow, limited ranged attack.
And the Kokosho is basically a super version of that. An enormous ball of energy strong enough to stop a speeding car.
Her detective skills were instrumental in taking down the criminal organization Shadaloo.
She's also pretty smart.
Chun-Li became a martial arts teacher. However, she has yet to win any major tournament and failed to kill Bison to avenge her father.
Well, and failing to kill Bison is, let's be honest, there are a whole lot of folks who hold that.
Also, it seems Chun ends up having to be rescued a lot, usually by Guile.
Oddly enough, her most notable award is placing 6th in an international shooting competition, despite rarely carrying a gun.
Well, I guess things wouldn't be too fair.
She's also a pretty good shooter, apparently. I was not aware of that.
Winner!
Despite this, Chun-Li is certainly capable of holding her own, and has consistently proven to be one of the toughest contenders in the Street Fighter tournaments.
You ready for this?
Am I ready for that?
Well...
Holy crap, look at those things!
Mai is a ninja of the Shiranui clan and has been trained...
Now we're really gonna get the boob jokes.
Famously deadly Jubei Yamada.
He brought a whole new meaning to wax on, wax off.
Oh
She has
god.
extensive training in the Shiranui Ryu fighting styles. From her grandfather, Mai learned the Koboken technique, specializing in pressure points and bone snapping. With Jubei, Mai trained in close combat
She
judo.
can snap my bone any day.
Focuses on single powerful
Sorry,
strikes
Boomstick, I beat you to that one.
The only downside to this is if she misses one, she's left wide open.
Her flying squirrel Furiante and deadly ninja B attacks help her control the field of battle. And she uses clever fake-outs to trip up her foe.
And she has an unlimited amount of steel fans she can throw, which I guess she keeps in her non-existent bra.
That's right.
Really? I was just making a joke about her giant boobs.
Speaking of her outfits,
Or lack thereof.
while it's unrestrictive, it isn't exactly form-fitting either. However,
Yeah.
as a testament to her training and balance, it doesn't seem to bother her. She wears it for kunoichi, a female ninja method of centrally
Oh my
distracting the foe
god.
before striking.
The animation on that one is exceptional.
Never mind.
Okay, Mai can create fire and explosions, and she can control whatever fire she's created.
Mai consistently enters the King of Fighters tournaments to support her self-proclaimed fiancé, Andy Bogard. However, she has yet to win any major tournament, nor
Andy.
has she ever made a great impact in taking down the boss.
That's a pretty
Or
good one.
taking down Andy.
She always does well, though, even joining Andy's award-winning team in 1999.
Even so, she ends up having to be rescued a lot, usually by Andy. But for some reason, I don't seem to mind.
Mai Shiranui of the Shiranui School must teach you a lesson.
All right, the combatants are set.
Okay,
Let's end
I'm
this
sticking
debate
with
once and
Chun-Li.
for all.
And in honor of Mai's Double D,
Though the,
here's a PSA from the NCAA Double D.
The
All right.
National Campaign Against Drunk Driving.
Yep.
There's been a lot of double D's in this series so far. Hey, Grand Theft Auto 5. 4. Hey, that seems familiar.
It
I
should
was
be
there. I
obvious
did
driving
that.
while drunk is one of the dumbest things you can do. Every year, nearly 12,000 people die on the road.
I remember that guy.
That's like if 30 jumbo jets crashed into each other.
The police are out in force this fall in a nationwide effort to crack down on DWI.
Let's hope
So
30
drive sober
jumbo
or get
jets don't
pulled
crash
over.
into each other.
Okay,
We'll
you're
never get real
designated
news on
driver,
CNN
like
ever
Wizard.
again.
Come on, why do I always get stuck with
It's
this?
time for a death battle!
Actually, we don't get real news on CNN as it is, so I guess we might as well let the jets crash into each other. Yeah! I like those kicks. Let's see, so who wins on this? Sex or pure muscle? Nice. Awesome. Oh, that didn't work out very well. The pyrokinesis I was a little worried about, but I guess I should have taken that more into consideration.
Prepared her for the fake-out ruse. However, her arsenal pales in comparison to that of Mai's. With her pyrokinesis and steel fans, Mai had superior ranged and energy-based attacks.
And while Chun's a beast in close quarters combat, her straightforward approach was a bad matchup against
Yeah.
Mai's ninja training.
It was certainly a close match, but Mai's nimbleness and firepower eventually
Chun-Li
won
would have
out.
won if Bison hadn't
never
killed her
looked up.
brother.
The winner is Mai Shiranui.
Killed
Have
what's
an
his
idea
name?
for a
Sorry.
death battle? Be sure to subscribe and leave a comment below.
And next month, ScrewAttack.com will be relaunching its website.
Well,
with
that's,
more
I've had a
awesomeness
few
than ever
good
before.
And soon after,
battles,
Death Battle
but
will
this
be
one was
featured exclusively on
not a good
Screw
choice for me.
Thanks for watching.
Please just like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. Above all else, though, as always, have a nice day.